Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if it's your first time watching, welcome. So I've actually reached 500 subscribers recently. I've taken many years, at least a year to reach 100 subscribers, and 3 more after that just to reach to 500, so it's a huge milestone for me as an individual. A lot of people don't consider 500 a lot or whatever, but to me it's the world. Think of 500 people in a stadium. That's insane. But I've always wanted to post what I've been able to create my entire life with that, whether it be Lego or all my art creations up here. I've always wanted to create and share with the world, and the only way to do that nowadays, it seems like, is YouTube or any other sort of platform like that. So I really want to do a really cool giveaway for 500 subscribers. I really want to do something a lot bigger than just releasing the opportunity for you to get something free that I designed, just instructions, which is digital and it's fake. So this year I want to do something absolutely incredible. I took a poll for you guys on my YouTube community, and I was asking you guys, would you rather see, for the 500 subscriber, a mock release instruction or a free Lego set? And the third option was both. So one of my followers will be getting a brand new ATTE. I bought this with my own hard-earned money. I want to share that with you guys because I love you guys and you're what I strive to improve upon. So life is about giving and giving to the ones that you love, and I love you guys. I want that to be portrayed not only via video, tangible, physical items. And this is a brand new set, by the way. It's not fake. It's not a knockoff Lego set. It's real. The seal hasn't been broken at all. I bought 13 of them. I want to give one of them away because I care about you. All I'm asking for you to do is go up to one of your loved ones, friends, family, just say, I love you, just walk away. Hey guys, it's another break update. So it's actually going to be my last break update because tomorrow is my last day in this department, which I've always worked toys and garden. This is my first job I've ever had, official job, 9 to 5 type job, full-time. It's a huge change because I work night shifts, and this is complete opposite, so it's morning, and I start Thursday. At least they gave me a few days for me to acclimate to that kind of condition of waking up early. The first week or two is going to be painful, but everything in life that's worth doing requires pain and effort and exertion. There's a point in your life where you need to continue doing hard things, because if you stay stagnant where you're at, the wheels don't turn, you're in a rut, you get sad. There's all these different side effects, at least I've noticed mentally with me. So I want to continue, have that drive that I know I have inside me. Once I get that drive out of me, I can provide better content, better ideas, not only for me, but the people around me, and hopefully better energy that can be portrayed over you guys. Because I've had this position for 3 years. It's my 3rd year anniversary a few weeks ago. I'm turning 25 this year. There's certain points in your life where you have to move on. I would be lying if I wasn't scared or afraid of change. What's more scary is staying in the same spot. That's what's terrifying to me. With the Lego I currently have, I like to say that I have enough Lego to create everything that I dream of. So, with that being said, let's fulfill my dreams. So I've been reworking a lot of sections on this clone base, and I think it looks a lot better because it's a lot more open over here. I decided to just completely take out this entire section and kind of extend this further this way. I'm not sure if I want to take this area and turn it into the command center. I'm gonna have one of these hollow tables, and I really want to have some cool LED lights with some transparent blue parts right here to just showcase holographic version of Feed. That would look amazing. I'm not sure if I want to add a catwalk somewhere, possibly from that section of the clone base to here, or that section over here. Personally, I always enjoy catwalks. They just look very dynamic, and I'm really enjoying the overall design. So I just got off of work and a huge package arrived. Hopefully it's something Lego related. I'm not exactly sure. Could be a car part from my dad. Just to show off how large this package is, I'm literally right next to it and it's like bigger than I am, so. It's kind of funny because I've been unboxing Lego all day at work and now I come home and I'm unboxing more Lego. But this time it's for pleasure, not business. I guess it's both business, but whatever. I see Lego. I see some Lego. So let me open up this side. That's a little unfortunate. The box is kind of damaged, but I personally don't care because I'm gonna build a set and display it. And at least the front of the box is pretty nicely undamaged. Oh no! This is actually insanely fast shipping because today's May the 4th, and legitimately, I bought this 3 days ago on the 1st. So I don't know what drugs they're taking at the Lego factory for them to ship out this stuff that fast. That's pretty incredible 3-day shipping for regular price shipping, which is pretty nice. I look forward to building this one. Let's get to the big, juicy, good stuff. Ooh. Hopefully everything else comes that's supposed to. So, open up this box. Ghost and Phantom. This was a Lego exclusive, so I wanted to get this one pretty much like at ASAP because I know it's gonna go out of stock and never be in stock again. And it's absolutely beautiful ship, and I love both of these vehicles together. Because if they sold one of them, I would have been okay with that. But the fact that they put them together, it's almost like a 2-for-1. If you ever buy anything Lego sets that are white, where you display it because it might sun fade over time. It was also $30 off because it was May the 4th. I don't see the droid carrier in here, unfortunately. Leaves me a little bit disappointed because that's like the #1 thing I was looking forward to in this whole order. Here's the 2 other sets that I bought for my girlfriend. Here's Bunny's outdoor activities and Julian's birthday party. Unfortunately, Julian doesn't have any other friends, so that's why I had to buy all the other Lego sets. Well, not exactly. I bought it for my girlfriend so we can make a mock together. A part of the May the 4th stuff, so let me just get that out of here. By the way, happy May the 4th for you guys. I'm actually sporting a pretty cool Star Wars shirt. All my shirts are Star Wars shirts, so I got all of this for a pretty good deal. The droid carrier that didn't come, I'll be upset if the box on that is damaged though. But hopefully you guys probably had some sort of same outcome with I did. Just get the sets that you ordered, and then Lego's gonna ship those sets later on. So I got some pretty cool packages in the mail. This one is, I'm pretty sure, the Bluetooth speaker, and this one is like 15 pounds of Lego, and it feels like it because it's pretty heavy. So let's open up the small one first, and then I'm gonna get to the larger one. Got it pre-opened. Feels like a bunch of wrapping stuff. Bunch of stuff. Best part, actually, I never even wanted that. I just wanted the bubble wrap. So let's go through this bag of goodies. So the first one is a IR reader for one of these things. And it looks like here's the Bluetooth speaker. I like the design. Pretty sure I can just install this in like the side of a building or something, or inside the clone base, somewhere to really easily access that one. This one is the fog machine. Pretty cool because it comes with a little squirt bottle to refill the tank. This is the other, yep, this one is the other mister. This one is supposed to be the larger one, have more capacity, but honestly this one looks like it carries more. And here, another battery bank. I need one of these because I only had one, and I want to have multiple power function battery banks, like throughout the entire city. And I think this is another controller, because I think these are only operated with a controller or a switch, and I only have so many switches. I really do like getting into the power functions. I've always wanted to continue designing with Lego, and when I was little, I had the opportunity to go to a after school activity where we did a bunch of Lego power functions. Actually, it was fifth grade, and I said to my teacher, because I had loved building with Lego, there was a big bin of Lego in the classroom and I was putting together this pretty cool scene. And my teacher at the time, she noticed that and noticed there was an opportunity to go to after school class. But me at the time, I was like, oh, my family's too poor. The kindness of her heart, she ended up paying like the $120 for me to go to the after school class. So I absolutely love getting into this so far. Can't wait to add more details and requiring more creative activities that I can include in feed. Let's get off the big one. Okay, let's open up this big bad boy bags. I know that. So, oof. God dang, that's a big boy. Big black boy, you know. Got another big black boy. And this right here was 10 pounds of black Lego. Well, there's actually one dark bluish gray plate right there. This is pretty insane with the stuff I already have. Here in my Lego room, I placed all this new Lego with the black Lego I currently have. And I have a Lego problem. I am admitting it. I have a true Lego problem because there's so much. Got this whole bag. This isn't just a shallow drawer. Look how deep it is. All this is full of black parts. And all of these are very extremely useful parts. I just have to figure out how to utilize just the sheer quantity. This is enough Lego in this entire room to build Theed. I just have to figure out how. So let's try out these pretty cool misters. I'm not sure if it's some sort of fog solution that they use or they're using water, but I have a little dish, so I have two of them. Bought these on AliExpress. Let's just call this Fog B and Fog A, and then just compare one of them against each other. Honestly, I think this one has more spewing capabilities. Like, I guess the rate of which the mist is being spewed at, I guess. So let's try this one first. So I just have some regular water. I'm not sure if I have to turn it on first or put the water in, or it matters, or I'm overthinking it. I'm not sure. I'll just do this. Oh well. I don't know if it's gonna explode. Hopefully it doesn't. Nothing is happening so far, but there's no buttons on it. I think I have to turn. I remember on the advertising page, you can't just connect it to a battery box. You have to connect it to a switch, and then from the switch, you have to turn it on, or the IR receiver. Let me grab a few things and then come back. So I'm back with the switch, and let me connect this to the battery bank, and then from there, there's a little connector right here. So I connect the fogger to this. Hey, I actually figured it out. So I watched the video on AliExpress. It said they couldn't connect it to a battery bank, battery box, whatever they want to call it. But I connected to this one and it works pretty flawlessly. Two little LED lights on either side that are red, but without further ado, let's see some pretty cool smoky action. Look at that. That's awesome. I didn't even put that much water in it too, and that's for only being $6.22. I've been wanting something like this for so long. There's little mini misters that people make, and they charge hundreds of dollars for. So for something like this, something so cheap, of course it's not official Lego, but at this point, Lego's never gonna do this. Once Lego does this, I feel like people are gonna go crazy. Ooh, look at that. I don't know. Something like this is it's mind blowing to me that it's Lego type toy and it's creating little steam mist. So this has a lot of creative opportunity. I still want to go for that steam powered type of city and have these like the vents. I also brought one of these parts over here, the old pirates like mast, and I was thinking I can redirect. I think on this side, if I connect right here, I can redirect the smoke to anywhere I want, and like, and it's still going. It's been a few minutes so far, and I didn't put that much water in it. Let me turn the light off. I think I'm on to something, guys. There's not many times where I'm like super amazed by something, but this is like crazy to me. It's just water, but I'm a simple guy. This is pretty cool. Now let's go off to the other one, and then we can try them at the same time. Now let's try it. Turn the switch on. Oh, cool. It's blue. It's a blue light. I didn't think there was a blue light. I thought there was just no LED at all. But whoa, the diameter of this mister is a lot larger, creating a more lumptuous, I guess, cloud bursts, I guess. Let me turn the light off. And now let's try both of them at the same time. I'm not exactly sure how much is enough and how much is too much. Clearly these have to be waterproof to some aspect because you put in water in them. So hopefully they're waterproof. So I turned the switch on to the left and it turned fog B on. And now I'm going to turn it to the right, and my prediction is that fog A will turn on. Well, okay, they're both on. I wasn't expecting that. So that's something I wasn't planning. So that's kind of exciting, I guess. They're both on at the same time, which is even cooler. Let me turn this light off. Look at that. That's some red and blue. I had no idea. I had perfectly picked out the red LED to match the red base, and then the blue LED to match the blue base. That's just how things go, I guess. So if I had enough with all this smoke, it's pretty cool. Clearly they're still going, so I don't have to worry about them running out anytime soon. So let me try this sound brick. So I figured out a solution. I am using my dad's phone to play some music off of this because I can't record and use the Bluetooth speaker at the same time because it turns it off. So, a song from Sigmocs called Goodbye. I think it sounds okay. Like, what do you expect, you know? That's the loudest it goes. And it's shaking the whole box. It's kind of loud. There's a little light in the bottom. I'll turn it down. So, this is actually only a Bluetooth speaker. It doesn't have any sound storage capabilities whatsoever. That's the only thing I would have wished. I would have wished there would have been like 4 or 5 buttons to keep at least some sort of storage. Click on it or it's a sound, and then another one, and another sound. So this one I have to use very strategically because it's not something that I can just have on all the time that I can connect to. If there's only a way for me to figure out if I can connect this to like a wall outlet to have it constantly on all the time, then I can have like just, you know, ambient music going on. Because why not? It was only like $3. Yeah, this isn't super as exciting compared to the Mister. It's just a battery box connected to a Bluetooth speaker. And if you guys are interested, I'll put a link in the description for this pretty cool website, AliExpress. Just don't look at that part. Pretty sure I bought this one instead. Then I also got one of each of the Misters. So the big one, big heavy duty, the Mold King Fogger, and the regular Mister. This one is a 2-for-1. So I'll be kind of investing more time and effort to try to figure out different ways to utilize these pretty cool fog misters since I've never seen anyone use it before. And being the first is always interesting because you have new territory and new things to overcome. So let's do that together. So earlier today, some packages arrived. I had no idea what it was, but I was super surprised to see that it was the gift with purchase. It was like 2 days after that I had received these after the previous May the 4th package. Up front is the coin. I'll open that in a second, but let's get to the good thing I was waiting for. Yeah, this droid carrier is absolutely insane considering that nowadays we never get any droids in one set. Back in the day, we used to get like 11. Now we have to spend $160.
The droids. Yes, sir.
But I only wanted this to display. I was never gonna open this intentionally because for me it's very special. 25 years. I'm turning 25 this year. It's one of these sets that I just kind of want to keep forever. The Lego instructions are already posted online, so might as well just order the parts and then put it together. Then over here, so here's a better look at the May the 4th coin. And as you can tell, the center section rotates back and forth, indicating on the Death Star. This is the scene where he's like, stay on target, and then he ends up crashing because the TIE fighter behind him was locking onto his location like that, and it matches perfectly. So I think this is absolutely insane gift with purchase addition. And those that were wondering what the backside looked like, it's a windshield of a TIE fighter, which is even cooler. On here it says China 1223. So it was made only 5 months ago. On the back of the box, it's pretty cool. It says, this is not a toy. Clearly it's not a toy, it's a coin, but unfortunately people are gonna play with it just because it says Lego Star Wars. Going off to this poly bag of this AAT, I think it's a pretty cool design. I really like these usage of these parts right here up front. Brings a nice curvature to the entire vehicle. And if someone really wants to do some mini scale versions of the Gunkins versus the droids, this would be like a perfect set to get a bunch of these and then just use like a bunch of studs stacked as the droids. And that's right here is the 5 pounds of dark bluish gray Lego that I opened up earlier today and placed it in this container. Can't wait to go through all this, grab all the essential, essential bricks and tile. That's why I grabbed the most because that's why I use the most. Here's a little progress update. I've been working on this section for a while, but I realized I don't have any more parts for right here. And I wanted to have this angled 45 degrees around right here, but I'm not sure if it would look better if it's perpendicular, the command center right here. So in order for me to do that, I want to take this section apart over here on the medic base. This entire area is kind of blank, and I'm not exactly sure what to do with it because I already include all the details I wanted to in this area. I put together this pretty cool scene of George Lucas filming this scene of an officer being operated on. I'm not sure if they're doing a good job or not because they got his arm completely ripped off and a bunch of blood spewing everywhere. Meanwhile, this droid is on fire and Echo's trying to fix him up. Meanwhile, Hunter is trying to put out the fire. Unfortunately, it's an electrical fire and you're not supposed to put water on it, but he doesn't know that. And above that, I have all the Bacta tanks. Really love that design. So this entire area is pretty much done. I don't really want to add any more besides more little cabinetry section right here. How I added pretty cool cabinets right here. I want to replicate that design over here. And maybe some little beds, but that's pretty much it I can add. So this entire area, I was thinking about having a roof on top of it, but now I'm like, this can be utilized for something else. And since I have 2 streams of water going right here, maybe I can have some sort of hovercraft carrier, this deployment area right here or something. I do have these ATRTs set right here. Maybe that can be a deployment for the ATRTs. But I wanted this section to only be the command center, and this kind of takes away the catwalk-esque because I only want officers to be present in this area, and that wouldn't make sense for multiple, regs to be deploying their ATRTs. So I'm feeling the ATRTs should be deployed maybe right here instead, and that way I can have some ATRTs and bark speeders displayed right here. I really want to go for like a display rack system. That way it's really easy for clones to access different speeders on different levels. Like in some cities, they'll have car parking lots that are underground where you have to park the car in one spot and it'll bring the car down like an elevator and relocate the car in a specific spot. I want to do something like that, but at a smaller scale and Lego related. I can actually power function it, so that way there's a little automated system where I can push a button and the speeder can be ejected down from the shelves, which would be a pretty cool idea. I feel like this would be a perfect spot because the hangar bay is right there, so it's very easy for people to just hop on their little speeder, hop on the little path over here and just take off. But if I'm gonna have a speeder and ATRT deployment area, that means I have to have some sort of elevator for them to be lifted upwards to the second story, which I can also motorize that since I have more motors. All these little ideas that I want to implement into Feed, it's just one step at a time. Let's do that together. So I just put together this amazing scene with all of the Separatist leaders together with Anakin Skywalker defending his lovely wife, Padme. But this is what I was talking about when I wanted to have all the Separatist leaders together around one table. Because it seems like that's all they ever do is just kind of talk and stand around and do nothing. But yet they dictate the entire galaxy. But I really want to showcase a multitude of variety of figures in this area. Every spot in this command base has a little bit of detail. On the right, I made sure to add a little cool water feature. Underneath, I'm going to add an LED light. That way it flickers. I mean, not flickers, but it just glows a nice blue hue. And there's some command tables to the left over there. And right here is a pretty cool command center table. Has some pretty cool stickers and printed parts. But I made sure to add some tubing. That way it shows that the water underneath is going through the entire base and being pumped to whatever section that needs to be utilized. But I blocked this entire area off, that way there's more privacy, and over here there's a little bit of open space, that way they can still view the staging area. I included some windows up here as well, because sometimes in real life there's always like little pocket windows at the very top of buildings, so I wanted to include that somewhere, add a little extra detail. But down here we go to pretty cool section behind General Grievous. He has his 2 Magna Guards, as well as 2 commando droids. Behind him, there's a holo table that works. The light does turn on, but it's really bright out, so you're not going to even tell. And then there's more command tables around the perimeter. Probably going to put an entrance somewhere. I was thinking right here, but I don't think there's enough space for some of these tall figures. So maybe I would have to have a little bit a stair step down, maybe 2 steps right there. But I think that's a good spot for entrance. And above that, I have the little overhang, and I really wanted this to be featured very prominently to showcase these really cool officers. These are actually custom printed, and as well as their legs are custom printed. Because I designed things specifically to showcase figures, because what's an area without a nice minifigure to display? And without a good story, there is no point, and this just absolutely looks stunning to me. Another aspect of it is this overhead section right here. In the Venator, they always have a bunch of like overhanging sections above tables, so I really want to include that as well. Let's go to the exterior. So on this little catwalk, I made sure to block everything off, and it looks really nice. I kept that same design on both sides. That way, there's consistency. I don't like just throwing bricks together and it just looks off when one part of the base looks really nice and another part doesn't look as detailed. To me, I like consistent design. And the exterior of the base looks absolutely stunning with this nice sunset hue. But down here, I modify this entire section. That way it's completely blocked off. And I continue that design all the way around, as you guys can tell. And I absolutely love the overall look compared to it did before, because it kind of matched with the same design around the perimeter of the entire base. It looked very similar, and this section kind of stands out a little bit more because it's closed off. I also wanted to include a bunch more piping right here. That's why there's some exposed 1x1 studs. Down here was a really nice technique I used. It's just a hinge door. So if I wanted to, I can extend it further out this way. And that way it looks like this continues on. And there's nothing connected to the bottom of the base right here. That way there's a lot more flexibility. And I use a nice variety of half tiles along the side right here. And I think it turned out flawlessly. Except right here, I could have extended this out further. But I think it looks really nice because it shows that the water is being flown underneath the floor. And over here, I completely disassembled that medic bay. And I can't wait to include these ATRTs being deployed like that. I was thinking right here, since the water does end to abrupt stop, might as well have like some really cool water feature. Maybe like a waterfall or something, because why not? So I want to include a lot of clones in this clone base, kind of just doing their thing and running around trying to gather their weapons for battle or prepare something for battle. I want action and a lot of minifigures doing things. The storytelling is the key. So I've been looking for box everywhere. Got Lego with this box for May the 4th, and it's a huge box. So let's see if the ATTE is going to be able to fit in this box. I'm pretty sure it will, but someone's going to be getting this in this video. Let's just put this. So for those that are going to get this set, here's like confirmation this is the same set because these little scratch marks will be right here on the box. So look at that. Perfect fit, the same size box. That's awesome. So one of you lucky viewers or followers will be getting this ATTE set. Let's go to the announcements. So today is a very special day. The last day of me in my department. I feel very accomplished with my life. I want to share that excitement with you guys. So I went through my Instagram account and I loaded every single follower I had on the app. I scrolled through. So the proud owner of ATTE is actionbricks_YouTube. I'm gonna shoot you a DM. If you don't get back to me within a week, I'm gonna redo my pick and hopefully Action Bricks to get back to me, and I'll ship this out to you so you get a free $160 set, no charge. All you have to do is just go up to one of your loved ones and say I love you and walk away. That's all I ask from you. I'd love to see a quick response. With that being said, have an amazing life and see you next time.